Uh, we had two positions so far today, and both of them were good trades. And we were up a little bit, and so I'm not going to push too hard. Probably after the first hour, we still got another, well, maybe hour and a half. We still got about another hour of some aggressive trading, but I'm 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 taking it. I'm definitely taking less trades right now. Um, here's the thing: the market is. First of all, let me just talk about the market intraday right now. So this is what I'm looking at. You see these VWAPs are sloping pretty severely down, and so that's just a good sign to say, hey, this market is short. Okay, so I did have a short position here, and I did have a short position here, and took those two, and I'm done. I'm probably done shorting now for right now until I see a pullback and a test up here at the bottom of this regression channel. That also lines up with where this day time frame of VWAP is sloping down. So I kind of want to see a test of that again. Will it turn here and drop further? Maybe, but really the meat of the move for me was to get in here. And if you had held some, which I actually didn't do, which is, for other reasons, but if you had held some, you'd be good to just let this thing ride and keep going down, because we could have a pretty, could be a downtrending day. But if you're not, I guess so. What the point is if you're not in the position though from up here, where we got in, or we got in we got in at a rejection of this, the first trade. Rejection trying to get into to this value area. And remember, I consider this regression channel sort of a value area. And, if it had gotten in there with some, I would have targeted first the midway across, and then I would have targeted all the way across. But it didn't get in there. It got rejected pretty hard, and that's where we were short. So we were short around here, and this thing just dropped, and we were good. The thing is now we've had the market on the market profile chart. We've had the excuse me, got a little cold, but the volume point of control actually did flip lower, and now price is trading right at it. So it's not the most ideal entry point. So point is, if you took the short earlier, like we were saying on the website, then great. But now I would wait for a more severe pullback before thinking about it. The skew is still to the downside, but it's not. If you miss the move, you miss the move, and that's something that is just part of trading. And I struggled with that a lot, actually, and even recently I've been struggling with the fact that if you miss the move, you kind of just got to let the move go and you wait for the next setup. There'll always be another trade, and for some reason I don't know why we forget that. Sometimes we just think like it's going to stop happening or something, but I don't know. But what I really wanted to just mention was something I was talking yesterday about on the website. The market's in a weird place right now, and let me see my S&P chart. I have a daily S&P chart somewhere. All right, and so I just want to point out that that 832.00 line on that S&P. This is the mini S&P, the ES contract, and this is just the continuous contract. I just want to point out that we've been watching that 832 level for a while, right? Let me move the cursor so you can see. You see what I'm talking about? How it was down and came up, and we had this line here since we've been watching this level for a while, and there it is, bumping its head on it again. It bumped its head on it again yesterday. And what I was saying is if we go through this thing, like just slide right through it, I think we're going to push higher. We did have the retracement. I was looking back to that midpoint. It also bounced off this midpoint. These are all strong signs. You came into this little value area, bounced off the midpoint, and now it's trying to push out of it. Hey, that's a really bullish sign. The problem is that if you weren't long somewhere down here into this move, then you're playing with fire, because if you get long right here, this is the area where they're going to fight it out, right? The bulls and bears are going to fight it out here. and only one's going to be victorious. So it's either going to take off and go through this level and then probably move pretty nicely, or it's gonna chop its head on that level. In other words, they're going to throw, they're going to keep pushing at it and pushing at it to try to, bring in anyone that they can and try to almost like trick people, right? They're going to push at it and push at it, and then they're going to turn around and it's just going to collapse if the bears take it over, and it's just going to collapse again. And if it does collapse again, then you're looking for it to test the midpoint of this regression and then all the way across, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So we're at a key level on the daily bars. We don't want to see it go. We want to be careful here as far as longer term positions, holding positions too long, because this is a fighting zone. All right, and intraday, let's skew is short currently, but looking for a decent pullback. Okay. Oh, also let me show you the. You're gonna have what I'm probably gonna do is some seminar this weekend just to go over how. I want to go over how I actually drew this line in the sand at this 832, because we've been talking about it for a while over the last few days, and we've been watching that thing for about a month now, and we're finally getting to that point. So I want to go over that thing. So I'm just going to do like free kind of thing, and here's the website. I just wrote it down. Here in Notepad so you can actually see the thing, right? So that's it. And if you go there, I'll put up some type of link or something to sign up, and that'll be that. All right. Good to go. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Just let's be careful about this level, and I'll update the blog later. Okay.